let's do a small little review before we pull all the parts on the table to review all these gold parts. First, the gold blue. And this came out pretty good. I had to do a second layer over this to get that nice little shine to it. But yeah, this is I don't know why it says blue gold. Maybe there's a hint of blue, but still, it has a nice look to it. I like it. The kappa is a nice little bronze-like tone to it. Very beautiful. You know, I think that's how it looks like under it, and this is what I did over it. So that was this color. Now the super rich gold was almost similar to the other one, to rich super gold too. So painting it super chrome silver to give it that extra brilliance and highlight did give a better look to this, and it looked really nice, as you can see here. Oh yeah, so that is of course 207. And then finally, I just used the regular super gold too on the non-plated gold parts. You know, the parts that have been already molded in gold. And yeah, it looks really good. So much so that, you know, when you do this, you really gotta, like, you spray it once to give it a little bit of break, and then you spray it again to get the most out of it. So it looks a lot better. But yeah, this came out better than I expected, with a little work, of course. Now, I have been told that I should have put all these parts in a bowl and fill it up with some sort of chemical and things like that. Well, guess what? Sometimes you have access to that, and sometimes you don't. And unfortunately, I did not have that. Luckily, I had my Mr. Paint Remover. It took me a day-ish, you know. I was able to do other things. And at least I was thorough. I was thorough on each and every part. And it's good to be thorough because that way you know your part inside and out. Only you know what your part looks like and what you do with it and how you work with it. And sometimes if you find that mistake, you have that moment to say, oh, okay, let me clean it up. Let me detail it up. Let me fix that error. Best thing to do is always do it one by one. I know it's tedious. Many people don't like it. Maybe that's my OCD. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, let me clear the table and lay out all these parts so you guys can see it yourself. All right. Here it is in all its glory. All the bling. All metallic parts that I have not only, you know, separated, put together, cleaned up, and primed and painted are now here that you see on this table. That's a lot of gold. A lot of gold. And you can see the notable differences. Here's the gold blue, the blue gold, the kappa colors, the rich gold that is usually from here. This strip right here is the rich gold, and this is the standard super gold. Some of the parts I had to redo again, because usually in the light I didn't see it right. Or sometimes I think I've noticed that when I was spraying the gold, it was coming out a little too wet, so I had to redo it a second coat, and I missed out on it. And there was one part that fell on the side of one of my items that I have nearby, and I didn't know. And as I was counting each part, making sure that I didn't lose not one part, one was missing, and I go, okay, one was missing. Where the hell is it? And then I found it, filled up the reservoir on my airbrush, sprayed it, done. Took care of that. Quite frankly, I am done with gold. Done with gold. And I don't know if maybe in the future I will be working on another kit that requires some gold paint, but at least now I have enough gold for another golden kit, depending on what it is and what catches my attention. No, I am not getting that massive mobile suit kit that came out from the Metaverse series, which has some gold plating on it. And if I get my hands on the Hyokushiki kit, whenever that will be, maybe not, I don't know. But for now, I'm good with what I got. Thanks for some comments from people telling me about the Elaclide, because I forgot that Elaclide's no longer in business. It was, I think it's being worked on, or it took over by another company. I don't know if it's AK or Megamo. One of the, I know it's not Vallejo. Yeah, Vallejo getting this. It's one of the other two brands, but I know that sooner or later I may have to end up buying some more metallic colors down the road. When MosquitoCon comes in, I'll see if I always find some good deals, or good bottles there. And I would not mind redoing a metallic kit. Remember when I used to make a lot of metallic kits? I did the metallic Gundam, Destiny Gundam, the Heavy Arms Gundam. I think I did the metallic, but it was a screwy metallic kit of the, oh my god, of the Victory Gundam Master Grade. Oof, I hated that kit. The Sazabi, when I made that metallic. What was another one that was metallic? I can't even remember. Well, the best one that I've done was basically the Strike Freedom Gundam, which is, I made it a very, very nice mirror finish. That was the best work I've done using metallic colors, trying to make that chrome reflective look to it. But with this, should be okay, because I'm really not in the mood to do everything metallic, but everything came out good. As you can see here, good detail on that. Let's do a zoom in. There we go. See? I already saw the Kappa one, but didn't see these parts right here. I try to, when I put the clips on these parts, I try to cover up the joints as best as I possibly can, so that way when I put it together, it doesn't interfere with the mechanisms. Something like this, which let's make a mess right now. Like this one having the holes here. I don't know how much friction or resistance it's going to be. What I'll probably do is I'm going to take a small Q-tip, and I'm going to probably apply a little bit of thinner, put it in the hole and wipe it a bit, just to remove whatever excess paint that's in there, so that way the joints can move around easily. This one's a bit weird because I see those little flakes there. Let me see if I can clean that up. Actually, you know what? Can I clean that up with this? Let me see if I do that. I think that's okay. I already saw that one. This is a... Now, is this something that I would recommend you guys do on your own? Well, I cannot say that. You have to feel it for yourself. Feel it out. Find out if you're comfortable with the fact of doing something like this in a grand scale of things. I mean, I think the only kit that I know that has a lot of bling on it that will test your your skills would probably be the either the real grade, the master grade, then the perfect grade Phoenix, and of course the SD, because that has a lot of gold on it as well. Yeah, this is the part that I forgot to finish painting, and I was able to take care of it. Now, this is the one thing I was not happy with. These hands are too flimsy, and I'm gonna probably use it maybe 1 or 2 times, but I think I'm just gonna end up using the parts from my hands for this. Okay, I'm going to assemble the inner frame. I gotta review the manual because I'm gonna have to be taking some parts, and I think what I'm gonna do is well, because I know there's some metallic parts, and I may have to end up painting those. Let me check that first, and then I'll begin with the metallic grays, or go and just put it on, and then we'll just take it apart. But then I don't want to mess it up all over again, so let me review the manual. I'll be right back. Okay, here are all the parts that makes up the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom. This is not all of them, sorry. Torso and head unit. Now, prior to starting, getting all this ready, I knew that there were other parts that needed to be painted on and set up, and forgot to put that there. Most notably, there are these gray parts, these metallic gray parts, which I painted it gunmetal using Moto gunmetal. It has a nice fine metallic sheen to it. Came out pretty good. I've also pulled out some parts that needs to support some other parts as well. So these are parts that I'm going to be taking apart again so I can repaint it, but I just want to build it so that we can all see it together. So we have these 2 light blue parts here. This is the black part for the neck, and I guess some cowl red part there. Very few red, so that's something I have to work on. But let's begin with the head. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put this part, whoops, like that through here. And then that goes on that again. I wonder if it should go in the front. Let me see if I do this. There we go. That's better that way. There we go. And then we have this and this. Nice golden eyes. Then that will connect right through there, like that. I'm not putting the red chin or the white face mask in. There's some like blue stuff that goes around it. So this head is done. Put that here for now. Now we take, I believe this. Wait a minute. Okay, before I do that, let me do this one. This will be a lot easier to flesh out. So that goes like that. And that goes like this here. Or is it the other way around? just like that. Okay. Now going back to this, that goes like that. Oh yeah. I had it the other way around. I was wondering what the hell it's doing. So that goes here. And that goes there. And that snaps into place. And then we're going to reverse that like that. And then that connects to that here. There, and then that snaps into place like so. Meant for nice. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice and smooth. I like that. And we are missing a part. I gotta go back to the spray booth. Make sure it's nice and dry. And then we put that there. Good. Very good. And then, oh, we need this little part here that goes there, part of the trim. Okay, nice. And then this one goes here. Also nice. I didn't realize that that's actually the chair where Kira sits down, so it's kind of funny to see that. And this supposedly connects to that there. Here, because that's where. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. Very nice. And then we have this. Next. That supposedly slides down to this. Like that. Ooh. Look at that. Alright. I'm using the multi-stand to hold up the manual. Amazing piece of workmanship for doing something like that. Now we're going to take this, and this obviously we're going to have to remove this later on. And I am missing another part. Didn't think about that. There we go. That's right. So we take these two, put that here. And this one goes there. I'm going to have to push it in anyway, and then later on I have to pop it out. But then that goes right through there. This goes here. I guess. Yep, there. And then that connects to here. That connects to. Actually, I might need that here. Hopefully, it's not too tight for me to remove it later on. All right, that's okay. Put that there. Oh, I see how the mechanics works on this. All right. Great, and then when you push it up, that pushes up like that. Oh. Nice. Hopefully I can remove this. Now these were already done, and they're movable, so don't worry about it. If you guys thinking that's going to be a hard time moving, but that goes here. That goes there. Ah. Then there's a plating that I believe goes here. Yeah. That one goes there. part to the side. Okay, good. I can see the possibility of me removing it. Then we have the chest parts here. Get in there. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to push that in all the way. But this one, I do think I have to do it this way. Just I'm going to do partial right there. Because I was saying I had to remove the whole thing. But there you go. And then, of course, I formed the head. There's all that gold. Very beautiful. And then, obviously, I'll have to take it apart just to remove that, and these two here, and paint it, and then put it back on again. So, yeah, beautiful. Very beautiful. All right, let's move on to the next part of the build.